Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Will AI Put Organized Crime Out of Business? Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. Just when some people thought crime was already so pervasive and so insufferable that it couldn't possibly get any worse, we have some new bad news for you. Crime as we know it is about to get exponentially worse. It's getting so bad that some people within the world of organized crime feel that the next generation of crimes will put them out of business. How is that, you ask? Well, we're going to tell you. Up until this point in time, most crimes have been fairly conventional and well known because they were so common and have been repeated throughout history. You have robbery, theft, counterfeiting, extortion, drug dealing, and countless other crimes that people are subjected to every day. If somebody rips you off, you call the police and they do whatever they have to do to solve the problem. But all of that is about to change. Why is that? Because of artificial intelligence. We are just in the earliest days of AI-driven crimes, and already many police and law enforcement agencies are having great difficulties with these things. First of all, crimes committed by artificial intelligence are extremely difficult to prosecute because it's very hard to find out who the criminals were behind these crimes. Let me give you an example. In the last year, we've already seen an explosion of AI fake voice extortion crimes. This is where the criminals will digitally sample the voice of a relative of yours, and then the AI program will make a call to you and simulate your daughter's voice. It will sound exactly like your daughter on the phone, and she'll tell you that she's been kidnapped, and if you don't send X number of dollars in the next 3 hours, then they will kill her. So you rush down to Western Union and you send the money immediately because you just heard your daughter begging for your help in her recognizable voice. But in reality, it wasn't your daughter. It was an AI-generated voice that simulated your daughter's voice, and it does it precisely and exactly. The thieves may simply have stolen her phone and are using it to call you with this blackmail attempt. Now, about half the people who get this call will send the money and some won't. But even if only 10% of the people they call send the money, it's still a lot of money for what is basically an untraceable crime. But it gets much worse. Now this technology is being used against major crime dealers. Oftentimes the head of a criminal organization has to call one of his lieutenants to order him to transfer some money or move some assets. So what the AI criminals will do is they will sample the leader's voice and then use it to contact one of their top lieutenants to order them to wire the money to the following accounts. In effect, what they're being told to do is to send the cartel's money or the organized crime organization's money to one of their rivals' accounts. When that happens, some of them will follow the orders blindly without asking questions because it appears to come from the boss's phone and it sounded just like the boss's voice, so they send the money immediately. Why is this a problem for organized crime? Because not knowing for sure who just called you and why can cause a lot of chaos. Will this cause problems for law enforcement? We think it'll cause massive problems for law enforcement. You see, many police investigations are built on wiretaps. They hear things on the recordings and then they use that information to capture or prosecute the criminals. But we think it's only a matter of time before criminals start using AI to generate fake calls that they know are being wiretapped by law enforcement. By generating all these fake AI disinformation calls designed to confuse all the law enforcement officials wiretapping their calls, then that'll make it much harder for the police to prosecute their cases. The reason is that if you can't really be sure if the call you just wiretapped was real or not, then that'll make the wiretapped calls difficult, if not impossible, to introduce as evidence in court. How can the court know what's real and what calls are fake disinformation designed to throw off the investigation? One could easily imagine how the criminals could build a firewall of fake AI wiretapped calls designed to confuse prosecutors and investigators trying to build a case against them. So what will the net result of all this eventually become? Well, we believe AI will be used to engage in more crime. We think it will eventually be used as a weapon by prosecutors against criminals. We think that criminal groups will start using AI crimes against each other and civilian victims and prosecutors. We think that almost everyone in the criminal world will start using AI to protect themselves from the law and from other criminal groups. The net result of all of this will be much more criminal activity created by clever criminals that are more difficult to find and prosecute. We believe that law enforcement is going to get much worse and more challenging than anyone ever imagined possible. AI will either put a lot of criminals in jail or help them make a lot more money. Only time will tell. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.